Sanibonani bafethu, Mr. Menier on your screen. Siyachubeka where we left on grade 11 life sciences, topic biodiversity and classification of microorganisms. So in the previous video we spoke about the kingdoms. We introduced all the 5 kingdoms, and then we only spoke about kingdom Monera, and we were focusing on bacteria more especially. So we spoke about the characteristics of bacteria, and we did the structural characteristics. We spoke about the structure of the bacterium, the flagella, what's the function of the flagella, the slime layer, cell membrane, and the nucleoid. Remember the nucleoid, that irregular loop? Yeah, so now we're moving on. We're going to talk about kingdom Protista. So we're gonna go step by step like we did with kingdom Monera. So now, first thing that you need to know about kingdom Protista is that they are eukaryotic organisms, and some are unicellular, some are multicellular. And then now they are mostly found in water, meaning now they are aquatic organisms. Some are autotrophic and some are heterotrophic. They also have no tissue differentiation. They can reproduce sexually and asexually. Some of them are parasites. And now there are 3 groups in which this kingdom Protista is divided into. So there's animal-like Protista, there's plant-like Protista, and there's algae. So I wanted to elaborate more on those 3 groups. So now we'll first speak about the plant-like Protista. So now plant-like Protista, they are mainly unicellular organisms found in aquatic environments. It means now they are found where there's water. Aquatic environments, it means that's where there's water. And then they are autotrophic. Since they are plant-like, it means now they have that green pigment which allows them to photosynthesize. Fine. And then we talk about the animal-like Protista. So animal-like Protista, they are mainly heterotrophic organisms found in aquatic environments. They are also unicellular, they are parasitic, and they can cause diseases such as malaria. And then lastly, we speak about algae. So algae, it's different from the plant-like Protista and the animal Protista. So now algae, it's multicellular, and it's also a macroscopic organism. So there are 2 types of organisms. It's either macroscopic or microscopic. Microscopic organisms are those organisms you cannot see with your naked eye, but then macro you are able to see using your naked eye. To see microorganisms you need to use a microscope, but then to see macroorganisms you can use your eyes. Moving on, we're speaking about algae. So they are macroorganisms known as seaweeds. They contain various photosynthetic pigments which gives them a green pigment. That's the pigment I just spoke about right now that allows them to photosynthesize. Since now it's found in aquatic environments, it don't always be green, since now water itself has chemical reactions happening inside. So sometimes it looks reddish, sometimes it is brown.